Alright, so here's a demo of my Django server. So if I hit run server, it'll start the server. Then we can hop over to the web page and we can upload a file. I'm just going to use this one and say hello, or I'm going to call the file hello because why not? I think that's submitted. So if we go here, you can see that hello is right here, and then the two photos I've uploaded in the past are right here, and we can go back to the upload page. Let me turn this off so you can actually see the proper colors. So there's the page. The CSS is super basic, so don't read too much into that. But if we go back here and take a quick walkthrough with the code here, if we start in models, yeah, so here's where I create the file class, which is an extension of the model class, and it just grabs a name and an image, and it's from the model, or the models, and then if we go to we need to go to, give me a second here, I always forget which one it's in. Is it in apps? Nope. Forms, there we go. You can see here that that we then use forms, which stores the model file, and it stores the name and image of that. And you can see up here that we're importing file from that. So next we're going to go to views, I believe. Yeah, views. And so here we're taking a request, which is the if I understand correctly, it's the URL. This print is useless, but ignore that. That was debugging. So then so it serves the HTML file that we will look at next, and if when you hit submit, it sends this post request, which sends this form, sends the post and the request, and it says if it's valid, save it, and then store it. And so if we go take a look at the let's actually go index. Yeah. So here you can see where are we? Okay. You can see that we render the name, and then here's the where we send the post. So it sends that, takes the form name, the form image, and sends them into that class, and that class is then stored in a database that Django creates for me. So then if we go back to views, if we go back to views, here you can see that then if we go to the other file, which is the list files page, it'll send the request for the URL, and it says, hey, grab all of your file objects and store them into files. Take files and store that as files in the context, and send the context and render the request with list HTML. And these are all, if we go to URLs, ignore all the to-dos. Those are warning me that I'm using well, you can read them if you care, but basically just saying that this is not production code according to Django. So, but here you can see, actually this is the wrong URLs. We want the other URLs. I know, confusing. So here you can see it's set so that if you go to the index, it serves the index file. If you go to list files, it goes to the list files. And now if we go back to actually the last one I think we're going to look at is list HTML. So this is the one that serves list HTML. Ignore the CSS inside here. I couldn't get it to display if I used it in a separate file, so I'm still working on that. But here you can see that we are sent the files data, and we loop through all of it, and we print the file name and the image inside this div, and that is, I think, all the important parts. Oops. I'm just going to take a quick scroll through here, make sure I didn't miss anything crazy important. Here's, I guess, the settings where you set all the way to the bottom. Come on. You set the URL so it knows where to look on your file system for the media, which is the images, and then the HTML, and then you have to put tell it that you created an app in here. And yeah, I think that's everything. So that is my demonstration.